Yo, what's up, my peeps, Nelly fans and Nelly foes? Yo, so oh, go on, yeah, yeah. Someone asked me, yo, why you dressed like that in your house? Cause it's cold. It's cold as a mother, and even though the heat is on, the place is like in the teens. It's ridiculously cold, right? So, if you can stay inside and if you can keep warm, it will be the best thing for you to do, please. But yeah, so in light of the Jussie Smollett situation, I just a few people have said I'd like to hear your opinion on it or your advice or whatever as to how as a gay person how you can go about living your life normal way. To be honest with you, just go about living your life the normal way. It is sad. It's a very sad situation that as a black person, as a young man, and as a gay man, he had to face that. It's very, very disheartening because not only because he's a celebrity, but other black young men have been facing this same situation for years and years and years and years and years. Not to mention black young women who are lesbians. And it's very sad that you would think that in 2019, right? Most people like to say, oh, why you guys say in 2019? It happened in 2017, it happened in 2016. It's because you know what? At some point, you're thinking evolution. The mind will evolve into greater things. You'll start thinking of ideas as to how you can progress instead of how you can keep going backwards. So it's very sad that in 2019, people still have such great issues with the gay community. Like you would think that it would be something that would be of the past. Yes, there will still be people who would be thinking, oh well, I don't want this around my child, I don't want this, I don't want that. Okay, understandable. But come on, like this is a young man who was going about his business, not paying attention to you, she, nor he, but yet still he was attacked. Now, it's a good thing that he was not harmed severely because we've known of situations over the years, over the days. Even now, while I'm speaking, these things are happening, where people are being attacked because of who they are, because of who they love. It's very sad. It's not even funny. It's very sad to think that people will just look at you and your partner and be like, yo, I hate these motherfuckers, or oh, I hate these lesbian bitches, or I hate these gay niggas, and hey, boom. There you go. That could just be your life. And gone were the days when you would think, oh, you're a woman, so they're thinking you're the weakest link, they're gonna attack you. No, they're attacking men. They don't care. They're attacking everyone. So it's either you fight for your life or you stand up and you get beat down. You gotta fight for who you are. You gotta fight for your rights till the end of it, and it's very sad that you have to live in fear of not knowing what's going to happen when you step outside the doors of your home. You know, I was talking with an associate of mine, and he was saying, "Boy, you have a triple threat, right?" And I'm like, "Triple threat? What's that?" He was like, "Hey, black, a woman, and you're gay, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, imagine that. That can be quite something to think about. It's something that you can really think about, but it's actually not funny. It's not funny to think that in this day and age. And let me tell you something. I was telling him the same thing that I'm gonna tell everybody now. I've lived in Jamaica all my life, basically for 20, 27, 28 years. And let me tell you something. I have never felt this terrified. Not like I'm scared, like, oh, I'm gonna go outside but as in like because of the situation that's happening in America, like you automatically feel like, what the fuck? Like Jamaica is a very homophobic place. Like people know that. Jamaica is a very homophobic place. Or people can be homophobic. But I've never faced anything like I've seen here back home. I've never, ever, ever. And I've been to so many places, and I've experienced hatred. I've experienced it, but not in such light where I would think, wow, this shit actually is happening. You know, like you're on the street, you're walking with your partner, someone makes some remark like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, look at that dyke bitch, or it happens. But at the same point in time, it's sad to know that in a country that is supposed to be, yeah, that's another topic. A country that is supposed to be going forward at all times, right? But we all know in this country, we know that there are certain collectives of people who will never have any rights. It's just sad, but it's the truth, right? And unfortunately, we are one of those people. But you know, I wish Jussie a very speedy recovery, both mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because let me tell you something, words, I understand that actions they play a lot. They play a lot of part in people's well-being, but some let me tell you, words can be very detrimental to you, to your mindset. It can. The things that someone spits out of their mouth towards you, towards your character, it can really desecrate you in some ways that it's really bad. So I really hope and wish for him, you know, a speedy recovery. And for everyone else out there who thinks that they don't have a body to say I support you, you know, hey, listen, let's all join in, you know. And you guys can leave your comments. You can like. Don't forget to subscribe because there'll be more videos coming after this. So do your likes, do your subscribe, and hey, keep your heads up there. All right, don't. There's no need to walk down and keep your head down like that. We're above ground. We're kings and queens. Don't forget that. Have a good one. Blessings.